Over the next 10 years, I got one big goal, make $10 million. Well, that's not too big of a goal, but to make it harder, we're going to start with $10, and here's the real hard part. That time has to stay on 10 times speed. Let's see if we can get it done. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 3 here in AgroForests, doing our $10 million challenge in 10 years at 10 times speed. I'm currently heading over to deliver some barley for one of these contracts in the top right. There's 2 harvesting contracts there. I'm not sure which one this was. I will know as soon as this starts moving from that 80%. So let's see here. We'll just dump that in right here. We got 16,907 liters there. Hopefully we got some left over to make us a little bit of extra money besides the contract money. Yeah, it looks like that's not doing good at all. That actually did not finish. What the heck happened there? Hold on, let's go check the field out real quick. This is the issue with the tram lines, I believe. Yes, looking over here on the field, looks like nothing got missed, so we're gonna have to end up bringing in some more of that barley and dropping it in there to complete the contract. So that's outside my control. Something wrong with the tram lines, I don't know. And precision farming, I guess there's some issues mixed in there. That is outside my control, so I got to get some in there. I won't profit any from extra though. You know, before I do bring something in, let's go ahead and deliver that other contract job. None of that actually moved from 80%, but I am a little worried that they might be working together somehow, because they are both barley contracts and they both come to the same location. So I don't want to accidentally give myself extra money somehow. So I will deliver the other job first. Quick update as we're driving into town. Today we actually got to get some sort of passive income in. I'm not sure what we're going to get yet. I'm thinking about beehives. I mean, I guess that's passive. We put the beehives down, they give us the honey, we sell the honey. There's also greenhouse route, and then of course generators. I try to stay outside of modded stuff because I don't know how fast they actually make there. I don't know. If y'all got any good generators, greenhouses, or even beehives you suggest out there, please drop them down in the comments. Let me know. You cannot share links, will not work. Drop a name. If you do want to actually share a link, you can always find me on Discord. Look forward to chatting with y'all over there at any time. Finally over here dropping off the barley, and looks like that's actually taking up that field 38 one first. Now it's going over to 26. That's what I was saying. I think they might be working in combination somehow, and yes they were, because both of them got completed with this trailer full right here. 2 contracts finished there. We got $1,284 extra on harvest income. Let's go ahead and return them, get it all done. Now there's one more left up there. That is a stone picking one. I got to keep my eye on it. That's a slow working one. It gets full and I don't catch that. About to collect these now. Looks like we got 8,600 here, 9,100, 3,600, and 7,700. These up here are some fertilizing jobs. I don't know if we got any more fertilizing jobs in there. I did use the equipment for another one. I'm not seeing any. I did mention at the end of last episode, these contracts are going away kind of. So that's why we're going for some passive income on our farm. And all those contracts are going to take us up to $60,139 right there. That is looking really good. And I don't know, maybe we will buy some land? Not sure. I want to buy some land, but I know we need to get some sort of income coming in outside of contracts. First thing I need to do before placing down anything is figure out how much land we actually own, and it doesn't look like much. I don't want to touch much up here around the barn, and then down here is where the chickens are. I think I could put some stuff in there with the chickens, possibly, and that's kind of why I'm leaning towards beehives, because this terrain over here is just so hilly, not flat enough to put in any greenhouse or anything like that. But I got a feeling I could put a bunch of beehives throughout here. Now, will they let me put it inside the pen? I have no idea. I'm going to give it a try though. First thing I want to place down is a centralized location for all the honey to go, the pallets of it. And you know, I was going to put it off to the dirty area, the dirt side or whatever. I don't know. I think I might put it over here, and it says overlaps with another object. Do I even own this land? Yeah, I think I do actually. Let's turn that off with the overlaps with another object. We'll turn on that free mode. Place it in right here. That looks like a good spot. Nice flat area there. But it also looks like a good spot to park some equipment. That's why it's kind of against it. I can always move it. Now with $59,782 left, what do I want to do there? I mean, obviously we got this big one right here. Holy cow, $40,000 for this? That better pump out a ridiculous amount of honey for $40,000. Now that is a mod. And what else do we have in here as far as mods go? That's 33 hives. This over here is a 7-pack, 7-piece. Gosh dang, that is ridiculous. The price it is for that. Because even going outside of the mods, we got this one that has 33 hives in it, and I feel like that'd probably be our best route. Now that is the base game one. I am going to play around with some of the mod ones as well. Okay, here's a cool little mod here. It's a beehive, rusted car hive. I don't know how much it's going to pump out, but we're going to get it right there, $1,500. I think it's pretty sweet. Now I need to figure out, can we put stuff down here in the actual chicken? It appears it's going to let me. Okay, that's nice. I don't see any gate to actually get in there. Oh, look, hey, there's my person. I'm in there. Just don't know if I want to spend $40,000 on this. I do want to make a bunch of money from this, but oh gosh, that better pump out a lot. And wait a second, won't these chickens like peck at this and like eat the honey and stuff like that? They probably would. Ooh, Ooh, I'm a little concerned here. So I don't own this land over here. Will I get the products from the beehives if I place it over here? I got a mod in that allows me to place stuff anywhere. I thought there'd be an on and off button for that, but apparently there's not. Hey, it looks like we got a little customization option too. We can color them, cool. But yeah, I'm a little concerned. If I place it outside land I own, will I still get the benefits from it? I have no idea. I think I'm just going to place a few small ones along the little grassy area, forested area through here and call it good. And go with that, see how they do. If they're not doing good enough, we'll get more in there later. I say a few small ones. I'm kind of leaning towards this big old bad boy right here. Yeah, we'll go with this one right here. Not bad. I remember using this one previously, I believe in 22. We'll get a couple of these placed out here. Hopefully it's not too cheaty. Yeah, 2 of them right there. We're good. So 24,000 for those 2 plus a 1,500, I believe, for the car. All good. We're down to $34,000. And I still got plenty of room inside the chicken coop to place some more if I really want to. Yes, the chickens would probably mess with them in real life, but this ain't real life. This is a game. Now, with us being at 10 times speed, those pallets should already be spawning out. I don't know why it's not. But also with us staying at 10 times speed in this challenge, that is a big thing that we need to take advantage of. And that big thing is time. The faster the time moves, the more these generators and other products get made. So generators, greenhouses, those are definitely going to be some huge money makers towards our $10 million if we get the land, get the space, and all that. Okay, we got another plowing job that just came in. Don't know if we're going to have enough time to finish it, but I'm going to give it a go. It's got a different tractor this time around. Same plow, but different tractor. This tractor right here was not able to connect last time around, so let's give it a go. Jump over to 39, get the stuff delivered, see what happens. Hey, looks like it connects. That is awesome. And it looks like there's some rain on the forecast. I should have paid attention. I hope this worker keeps going away at this while it's raining. Now, while these 2 workers are going stone picking, this is probably the last contract I'm going to accept that requires a worker. Rest of the ones I do, I'm going to do myself. They will end up being these wood transport jobs. I think I'm just going to end up knocking out a lot of them. The biggest one out there, I'm assuming, requires all this truck and trailer, and then rest of them below that do not require all that truck and trailer. So let's go ahead and get out there to farmland 1, get this stuff delivered, take a little delivery there. I can hire a worker to make that drive back, and I will probably do that. I just got to get it loaded up myself. Okay, I think there might be something wrong with this contract. There's only 4 logs down there. They gave me a truck and a trailer. A little confused on that one, and I don't know how I'm going to get those auto loaded up on here. I might actually have to use a crane this time around. I did say previously, I don't think you actually got to deliver all of them for it to work. So maybe that's true, and we're about to find out. Let's go get this delivered. I'm going to leave this trailer behind because I don't want to have to worry about making a wider corner or even worry about the AI driver because I'm going to turn this over to a driver. I changed my mind. I'm not going to turn this over to a driver. I'm actually just going to go ahead and do all the driving myself. Use this one piece of equipment from this contract on all the logging contracts out there. Well, as much as I could do until the plowing's done. That's the idea. Okay, I'm turning around. I gotta try something. I noticed something coming down the hill just right across this bridge. I gotta try something. We'll see it in a second. Okay, making it to the top of the hill, turning around now. I don't know if y'all know what I'm about to try, but have y'all ever seen Dukes of Hazzard? I'm just kidding. I saw this corner right here and I was like, wait a second, there should be a guardrail there. Let's see if I can make that jump. Oh man. Okay. Well, I was just gonna use super strength to fix it if I needed to, but it looks like I might be able to drive out of this somehow. Do not drive too deeply into water. Well, I understand that, but hey, looky there. I guess I could make that jump. Well, come on, man. Like it's acting like it's getting out of there, but it's not. I think I'm just gonna drive down the river now. How's that sound? We'll get a little momentum, a little speed there. Gosh dang it, I hit a tree. Somehow I actually got out of there and somehow that actually worked. But will these 4 logs work for completing the contract? I don't know. I really don't. I'm worried. I could spawn some logs in and get it taken care of and fixed up. There's just so many issues with contracts here and there. But that wood transport job is only 17% done, and we got $5 sold wood. Wait a second. What's going on there? Is there like another bill out over there or something? Let me jump over there, see if more logs appeared maybe. Yeah, no, nothing over here. So I'll try to remember that next time I see a job over in this direction. Let's just go ahead and spawn some logs in, get that one complete. I'll try not to have any extra income from it. If I do get a bunch of extra income, I'll remove it. That is obviously not the right tree, but I want to see if it works at least. Come on, jump up here, hit this button. And no, it sold some wood. Let me get rid of that 722 then. I don't think I'm gonna be able to complete that job. Remove 722, done. It's gone right there. Okay, big issue there. I do see the stone picking job is gone. Maybe we'll have some extras from all these other jobs I complete and it will get completed. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pick up some other jobs and go get it done. Trying to figure out what type of tree this is. Looks like it's a transport tree. I don't know if I have that option as far as spawning trees in. I guess I could look real quick. Hold on one second. We got Scotch pine, log troll, blah blah blah. Is there a transport tree in here? I am not seeing the word transport tree. Nope, not looking like it. That is not good. Got some logs left on the ground there. I'm sure I could pile it up, force it, but I'm not going to worry about it. I think that one on the top's actually a little too tall. Now, of course, we got a trailer out there. That would have came in handy right about now, but it is very far away. I guess I could reset it right next to me. There's the paper factory. It wasn't that far of a drive. I'm not too about it. That plowing job's going to take up a lot of time, so I got nothing better to do except drive around this map and learn the map a little better. That is actually why I am doing these jobs myself instead of hiring a worker to drive across the map. I do worry a little that it's going to end up completing that contract, and no, it did not. Okay, we're good. We got $20 for wood. Yeah, I was kind of worried they'd end up completing that contract and leaving some leftover logs over there. Now, those leftover logs would have been nice if they did stay over there because we definitely need them for our messed up contract one. Now, I don't like how they're giving me sold wood numbers on there. I wish it would kind of count towards the other contract out there. And yep, this $5 sold wood didn't go any up on that 17% one. That's not looking good. Stone picking is all done. Just got to figure out where I could sell them off at. Looks like we got a, what is it, Porto? Something like that. I don't know. Let's tag the place, figure out where that's at. I can see it a lot easier on the map, I think. Tag it. Yes, I can right there. So I'm actually going to hire a worker to drive over there while I go ahead and finish up some of these forestry jobs. Oh, I forgot about this option. I guess I could actually hire a worker to deliver over there instead. So we'll just go backwards here, find the Porto. There we go. Oh, there's two different ones. Okay. And the world is different. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and turn it off looping. No looping. Start the job. Hopefully it figures its way out of there. Nope, it's saying unreachable. Okay. Interesting. Let's try the other one. Wait, is it really unreachable? Because it still says there's a worker. Never mind. That worker is actually the plow job. Okay, let me figure this out. Try the other one. Switch over to the other one. Hit start it. Invalid crops. Back to target. Dang, I guess that's not going to work. Okay, then fine. We'll just say drive there and I'll take it over whenever you get there. Maybe there's an issue with it trying to get outside of the forest. Possibly. I don't know. We'll place that there. Hit start job. And looks like that's actually gonna go. Okay, I guess there's just an issue with the delivery part of it. Got that last truck over here, and it is gonna be my last one. There are more jobs out there, but we got a plus 25 in sold wood, minus a 225 in wage payment. No, I don't like that. And hey, the rain's coming in. Is that plowing job still going? I don't know, but we got these rocks heading into town. That's working. And here's the plow. Looks like he's still going. He or she, I don't know. What is it? Hey, we got a he in there, I guess. All good. Wait a second. Oh, I thought he stopped, but he was just flipping the direction of his plow. Okay, I'll let you continue working away. I want to find out how much honey we actually make each hour. The way I'm going to do that is at 1800 we had 260 liters of honey in storage. Now I just got to see how much we have at 1900. Selling off these rocks is not a requirement to this part of this contract, but I want the extra money. It's not going to be much, I don't think, and I don't even know if we can sell any off. It's not looking correct. I don't know. It's kind of looking like this is a sell point for what the heck? Okay, maybe we pull up a little bit more. There's a little unload point right there. Yeah, these things are off just a hair there, I guess. Maybe. Come on, give it to me. Nope, not giving it to me. Wait a second. There's a little call button over here, I think. Is that what this is? It says sell wood. Okay, so this is a wood sell point. That's not going to work then. I don't know if we could sell over here. I'd like to think we could because that looks like a little rock crusher thing. Come on. No, not right there. Maybe if we back up the ramp and then try to dump it in there, it will work. Hey, looks like it is gonna work. Let's go ahead and hit that dump right there. We're gonna make money on that. We are. Now there was like 8,000 something liters in there. That's got to add up a little bit. I don't know if it was worth the hassle or even the amount of money I paid the worker to drive over here. We did make $826 in harvest income though. That is awesome. Liking that a lot. Now let's complete that contract along with all the other ones except for the plowing one. See what our balance goes up to. Now this one right here, it's just a straight wash. We lost it. Cancel it. Done. We're gonna lose a little money on it. Blah blah blah. Where the heck did that thing go? Right here, negative $640. We'll go ahead and collect that. Now we got one here for $72.58, another $72.58, and then we got this big old stone picking job for $15,000. That's going to look nice in our bank account. Okay, taking us up to $63,490. Rain's still coming down. It's getting dark. I'm going to finish that plowing job off camera, accept the money, and wait a second. How much honey do we make each hour? I'll let y'all know next episode. But that's going to be it here. I really do appreciate y'all stopping in and watching. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.